Good morning, Startup City speaking, Boa Online. For instance, we're dealing with page 44, Business Innovation for Dummies. How do you train marksmen for shooting range? Simply draw a box in a corner. Parallelepiped. Yep. You put a point here to train marksmen. Here. And you ask them to shoot through the dashes. At close range. Can you hear the birds? I'm going to give you guys cake for meeting the lines up. Here, the D instead of dots that they usually use in trying. This is a surgeon's job and how to cut. Yeah, you can see how the fingers now are reacting. Tailors invented the art of shooting. Yeah, so you can see how the Chinese learned, Ming Dynasty learned how to create various kinds of ways in drawing their alphabets. So if you use various styles in how to cut different types of materials, you have to exercise your fingers. It depends also what type of fingers you have. So you have to look at the shape of the Saturn. So you simply practice. Put a little bit of water. To make your hands flexible. The cause of Chinese problems are the Uzbeks through the Afghans. You guys aren't watching carefully what videos are showing and shooting, so Вы не понимаете, политику. If you can remember in Kung Fu Panda, the dumplings size, mantышки, we call it in Russian, when they immunize children in school, they used to put right under the skin if it comes out to be a love sign and a little bit protruding of the skin, the children are considered being born in faith. Kung Fu Panda. And then after, to the years of the masters, inner peace. One, two, three. JFK. Hard to accept, isn't it? He was trying to drive the Chinese away from the country using Irish mafiosis. If you have eardrum problems, you simply put your hands, you talk twice, 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 twice. You check twice, 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 thrice, 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 2, 3, twice, 2, 3, twice. Very strange profession, isn't it? Ухо, горло, нос, сиська, писька, хвост. That's what they taught us in Al-Malik at age 12, when we used to dismantle Kalashnikov against the Afghan war. How to understand sounds from afar and how to train and treat yourself when you are in bad situations. Here's like an eardrum. You simply massage your ear using the palm of your hand. You place the line right on the temia, twist and massage. And that way you can clear your ears whenever you have been at close range. At the old days, they didn't have all of this equipment that they have now, so people found different ways how to la 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 Куда ты, крапива, меня приняла? Я к милой принцессе не жить не мила. What am I doing here? We have a very famous announcer. Can I check? Okay. We have a very famous radiocaster during the World War II who used to keep people feeling safe. He passed away from an unknown, really, disease. What he would do, he would sit under with his head slanted and he would speak, projecting his voice. He used to have a tiny voice. He tried to train himself to Levitan. You take your name, write it on a wall. Yeah. Just write it on the wall here. And you sing, you speak. So that you can train your voice for radio announcements and yeah, 11:59 now. So what do you see in letters, in signs, in color? It's simply when you want to sing, the microphone the throat, to clear your throat, to clear your trachea, yeah, very strange thing, isn't it? People trying to know how to ease themselves from stressful work, as usually men have a hard time accepting that things always start from women. You see this shape? Yeah. La la la. Then they didn't have the opportunity with the cameras we have today to do all of these things. All these measuring things, they can drive you nuts in the kitchen. But they exist and they're good to work with. Does it fit this nose? Does it fit the eye? Yeah. The eye, the all-seeing eye. You guys don't know what cooks do. Ask JFK's cook who let him and rattled him out. They treated their staff like peasants. That's why all of their family went to nothing. Yeah. I learned a lesson how not to treat people in the wrong manner very long time ago. Oh, you don't know that cooks can devise ways on how to rattle somebody out to speak in a tune that they aren't supposed to. Yeah. JFK and his wife used to quarrel all the time about his cook. He used to trust him a lot. He was supposed to be his security guard. Men don't trust their wives. What are we going to do with these measurements? Oh. For this metal, stainless steel, tanker full, a double. You do not invite foreigners into your country and treat them like shit. Misuse of information. Check Ugandan's problem with Somalia today, then move to Eritrea. You guys don't know Shiba. You see this? 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got sense going on here, don't you? Sense and sensitivity. You guys don't know what religious people can do. They will put their hand on your head. I bless you in the name of Jesus, and everybody is laughing at you because you were a fool that went to go and with your childhood friend Ododo to Christ Embassy to go and be praying for the sick and the lone. Hello, Startup City Boy speaking. Алсу, ну почему ты по-татарски не разговариваешь? Почему ты по-английски не разговариваешь? Почему ты... Вы на себя посмотрите, Рая Адамвинге. Черти чем занимаетесь, издеваетесь над детьми, а потом из-за того, что вы такая богатая, известная мама известного человека, вам все доверяют. Трам-трам-пам-пам, трам-трам-пам-пам, пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. We used to live in a one-bedroom apartment, 4 people living in a space of a rectangle with toilet, bathroom, this, that. In Nigeria, in Lagos, I used to stay in a room the size of this kitchen. My bed was barely the size of this tabletop. I used to hang my clothes until they gave me a wardrobe next to it. A guy came into the space and pointed a gun at me. What are you doing here? After Osaze Odeminge was invited to come and see where I used to stay at Bodilon. You guys think you know who Osaze Odeminge is? And his father? And his mother? I'll be very glad to show all the scars on my body on what they did. And who raised me for true. I am drinking orange with hibiscus flower called Chapman to prevent myself from having malaria in this country. I simply boiled bitter leaf that was growing in this compound to flush the system. Then you can see these oranges. I want the very small ones. When somebody is eating the peel of an orange, they usually have liver problems. Hence your Yaradawa problem. Ouch. He used to eat rotten food. That's your Ebola virus. They were treating him with native medicine. So whatever it was that he should have cured himself with green guava, but they told him that appendicitis will be caused by this. Meanwhile, appendicitis is caused by tension in the system. Yeah, when you want to learn how to speak easy, eat the seeds of the guava very gently. It puts people at ease when they have crunchy things to eat, but it affects the teeth, and therefore they have to speak quickly afterwards. Yeah? I'm working to have a spatula now with this video. There are too many stories. When you want to make different kind of crackling sounds to relax people, you simply use the tea bag. Why men fail is because they don't want to make a fool of themselves. because they want to achieve higher status of respect. Phantom of Opera.